1700s, Europeans thought of wars as just another method of diplomacy. In 1731, Spanish patrols caught British ships smuggling to their colonies. A fight broke out and the British Robert Jenkins' ear was cut off. In 1738, he reported it to Parliament. All the merchants wanted to declare war on Spain, and Prime Minister Walpole complied. In 1739, the War of Jenkins' Ear flared up between England and Spain. In 1740, Frederick II violated the Pragmatic Sanction and invaded Silesia from Austria. In the War of Austrian Succession, Maria Theresa did not reconquer Silesia, but was able to keep domestic government stable by gaining the support of the Magyars. The two wars joined because French nobles and Cardinal Fleury supported Prussia. In turn, England helped Austria because they didn't want France to take the Austrian Low Countries. In 1744, France spread the conflict by helping Spain in the New World. There was a stalemate, but in 1748, the Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle settled both conflicts. It allowed Prussia to keep Silesia and England to sell slaves to Spain's colonies. However, at the 1756 Convention of Westminster, Britain and Prussia backstabbed their old allies and joined together. The reason was because King George II of England was German. In turn, France and Austria allied together too. Then came the 7 Years' War. Frederick II invaded Saxony, so Russia, Sweden, and others joined France and Austria to counteract them. England wanted to gain more land in North America, so it helped Prussia battle and distract France on the continent. In 1763, the Treaty of Hubertusburg ended the continental conflict. Prussia won because of Frederick's stubborn leadership, England's help, and Russia's new Tsar. In 1762, Russia's new Tsar Peter III made peace with Prussia because he was Frederick's fan. Prussia didn't gain much territory from the treaty. It was able to establish itself as a great power. In the 1763 Treaty of Paris, England and France made peace. England won in every fight, mainly because of Secretary of State William Pitt the Elder. France lost its prestige, position of a great power, and a lot of money, which helped spur the French Revolution. England was granted the right to bypass Spanish trade monopolies. From France, England won Canada, land east of the Mississippi, islands in the West Indies, part then later all of India, and took over the French slave trade. Britain became a great power in the entire globe. Originally, in the mid-1700s, there were two separate conflicts. The War of Jenkins' Ear between England and Spain and the War of Austrian Succession between Prussia and Austria. When France sided with the Prussians, England allied with Austria. Then, France escalated the conflict by battling Spain in the New World. The First War ended in a stalemate. A few years later, Britain and Prussia became allies, which caused France and its former enemy Austria to collaborate. British and Prussian military techniques and perseverance led them to win the 7 Years' War and dominate Europe as well as the Colonial War. The 7 Years' War was the first global conflict